Hello. We're on the internet. You're on the internet. Oh my god. Monday, the 6th of April, 2026. What are we doing here? Well, what I was doing for the last hour. What I was doing for the last hour was trying to get retro achievements. Not retro achievement. Trying to get. Oh, my freaking alerts not showing. Because the alerts are on. I configured it in one, but not in the other. Hello, Liv. How are you doing? Welcome to your first stream. Oh, wonderful to have you here. Yeah. What's great is when you decide you're going to start playing something that requires RetroArch, and you always have to give yourself about an hour before you actually want to play it, because that's going to take an hour to configure the fucking controllers. Such as the. So yeah, what's the plan here? For anyone who doesn't know, Retro Achievements is a online platform that you can hook up to a bunch of like old emulators, and play old games. Achievements, the likes of, you ever use Xbox achievement points, PlayStation trophies, that kind of thing. But, for example, hey, I want to play Mega Man 2 for the NES again, but now achievements attached to them, and it adds a great degree of challenge. Very much inspired by my good friend, the Barry lad. Currently, I think he's just finished up Bully, the first proper run that he Crash Bandicoot. Kind of got me. Oh yeah, that could be quite fun to do at some point. So here we are, and I was kind of thinking about like what was the first one that I want to do, and kind of Mario 64 seems like a really kind of like obvious one to work with, And there's a number of reasons why. First of all, it's Mario 64. Come on. But the actual kind of like list of achievements complete or accomplished are in the kind of like fair to challenging, and not grindy or completely obscene. Because one of the problems you get when you quite a few different when you look at like different games and their different like lists of achievements is that some of them fall into this really like grindy kind of category or territory, or just like completely obscene, just things that aren't that much fun. Whereas the Mario 64 one, it's a pretty decent list, and I have like the list, and a lot of it is kind of based on just playing through the game, collecting all the stars. Yeah. But then you get like some of the more kind of interesting ones, like access wet dry world when the water is passy in a session. Fine, that's great, no worries. Access TikTok clock with all possible time states in a single session. Sure, we can. And then some of the more kind of challenging ones, like beat their Bowser in the Dark World without being damaged throughout the stage. You know, that's something that is challenging but still possible. And that goes for all of the Bowser rounds. Beat Bowser in the Sky after getting 100 Power Stars. That is like 100%. Climb to the top of the mountain in Bob on Battlefield without pressing the A button. That'll be fun. You know, so there's a lot of that. And also as well, like there's only I think there's only one. If you ever gone to retro achievement, the exclamation mark, that is a like if you don't accomplish this at a certain time or certain kind of like things are accomplished, then that is a missable achievement. Um, yeah, missable. There you go. Thanks, retro achievement. Thanks. There's only one of these in the kind of baseline 141, I think, achievements. Um, and that is collect the star pole jumping for red coins in Dialux before the submarine. Is not going to be an issue. That's easily accomplished. One of the things about retro achievements, which is quite interesting, well, for anyone who's never used it, is that for depending on the type of game that you're looking at, they will have like kind of like packs of achievements. You have like your baseline set, and then you've got like you've got 5 other different types of sets, and they kind of work in conjunction and do them. But they're just usually much more challenging types of achievements. Um, and some of these are going to be completely insane. A lot of these I'm probably not going to deal with this one particularly. Although some of them are quite gimmicky, so have a look. We'll see. There's the coin collect one. That's not an issue. I will do that. That is basically just like, as far as I can see, it's just collect all the coins in that. That's not an issue. There's obviously the 100 coin star, so that's kind of done. But then there is just the next step, which is collect all. I don't know if I'll do them kind of as I'm doing each level. Maybe I'll lick the plate clean per level. I don't know. Um, but I know that's definitely go for the coin collector subset back as well. Speedrun, not going to bother with that. I'm not a speedrunner, just not my bag. Not interested. Lazy Like a 2. Now, I don't know if it actually details exactly what the retro the category for these achievements are, but from what I can understand, this step is basically collect all the stars in the game, but you're not allowed to move the camera, which seems completely fucking insane because the camera in a lot of Mario 60, a lot of N64 games, not the easy to work with as it is. To the idea that you can't use the camera and then have to play Mario 64, oh baby. So we're gonna avoid that one. I'm not gonna do that one. I no 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 no. I have my limits. I'm not a psychopath. And then the last one is I, as much as possible, I think play the game without jumping. And again, I'll pass on that. There's like 3 or 4 of these sets that I can work. But crucially, the base set, 114 achievements, 688 points. I've been using retro achievements a lot lately, but I've been doing it more through the like the no, I don't think we did. I've been doing it more through the lens of the like softcore. Like I've been fairly kind of like not stressing too much. Like I was playing a lot of like Burnout 3, but I wasn't trying to do it like kind of hardcore because that game is really fucking rough to try and do kind of vanilla. Um, but I wanted to get into like actual play, the kind of hardcore mode, retro achievements. And for anyone who doesn't know, hardcore mode basically means no save states, no gimmicks, just like you play the game kind of as it was. And yeah, Mario 64, perfect game to do. So with that said, let us play on game capture. Start.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
Don't know how the volume is. Let me know. And why is you not showing? There we go. Okay, you were working fine a second ago. Not now. Like I can see the screen moving on my right, but it's obviously not showing on the left. That's fine. We'll do this. Uh, that's what wasn't. Oh, okay. Captions. There we go. That's more like it. What you gonna know, mate? We love having to do technical shit on the. And okay, we good? Think we're good. Yeah. So the biggest issue that I was having was the fact that I was trying to have like an N64 USB controller that just was not working. And after about 40 minutes, I had to give up the ghost and to my 8-bit do. But then that wasn't working as correctly. It was working, but not as intended. So it took a while, but we got there in the end. Because RetroArch was doing a thing where like certain input prompts were like assigned to the same like similar buttons were being used for like different input prompts, which was being a pain. I imagine for the most part, we'll just be starting by just playing some vanilla Mario 64, you know? Oh my word. I have like a bunch of retro UI icons popped up. Okay, let us just go get a star and see if some stuff pops up, you know? Now think about it, I'm trying to think when was the last time that I played this game. I do remember, because I literally said this on the stream the other day. The last time I played this game was the remaster trilogy that came out for the Switch back in, when was that, 21, 22? That was profoundly disappointing for a number of reasons. I don't even think I did a full playthrough. Actually, did I know I played a bit of Mario 64 on that, though. I kind of went straight to Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy. Because, like, I've only played through Mario Galaxy maybe once, maybe twice. Mario Sunshine definitely once or twice. This, like Mario 64, I've completed 50 odd times, I think. 50 might be a bit much. Like 20. I don't know off the top of my head if there is an achievement for, like, beating King Bob-omb without jumping, but we're gonna try anyway. If that is possible. Nope. I'm now thinking, have I ever actually beat Bob-omb without jumping before? I don't know. I feel like I've always just jumped straight to doing the jump that you do over him. Although I guess that technically counts as a jump, maybe? I don't know. You know, fuck this noise. We'll come back to it. Let's just get some achievements on the board. Achievement unlocked, Bob-omb Blaster. Alright. We off to the races. A new journey. Can't even see them properly, because the graphic I'm using, but whatever. I know there's an achievement to get to the top without jumping, so let's see if I can do that. Actually, no, I can't do that because I have to do the race. Maybe I'll try it next time. Because I remember I saw that achievement, like, to get to the top without without jumping, and then I was immediately trying to map, like, the route of this map in my head, you know? Like, do you have to get that bridge up? Maybe that's how you do it? Still got it. Still got it. Mic is dropping in and out. I thought my mic was doing that. Why are you doing Right. Maybe the limiter. Maybe that was what. Um, if you are still there, Liv, can you please let me know if the chat, if my audio is still being funky? While I talk, as my actually see it did track progress. Yes, okay, we are definitely on hardcore mode, so that's all work. Great. Still doing a little bit though. Hi. Oh, you got your password verified. Still doing a little though, much less frequently. Okay, well we'll work with that. Less frequently is better than at all. Very proud of you. Well done.
Here we go.
Yeah, I should have tracked that because the stream I did the other day, I realized the audio was cutting in and out, and I don't know why. Because like it's one of the insane things with OBS and Streamlabs and all these fucking things is you'll sort something out like the audio, and then you'll come back to it like 6 months later, and it's all busted for reasons that just can't put a finger on why. But you know, such is life. This has got to be how you do it. You've got to be able to get this up, run over, right? That looks like how it's done. That is my guess anyway. I'm not gonna focus on any like insane challenges today. You know, we'll come to those as and when. But like this has to be the way that you get across without jumping. But it's a balancing act. Oh. And it's one of these things where, like, I presume the bridge is the way to... Oh, he does it! Never mind. Forget everything I was about to say. Now can I get across without dying? Oh. Oh, answers that question.
Mamma mia.
Never been fucking shafted by a cannonball at that point before. Game knows, the game hates. But I know I can get across that bridge, so we're doing that. Oh, that did feel more fluky than anything. Alright, this is the one, come on. Oi! I'll take it. I'll take it. Didn't jump. I think from here there's the one plank. I should be... Oh wait, hang on. How the fuck do I get across you? Huh. I had not accounted for that. That will do. Hey, nice, nice. Okay, what the hell am I doing? I'm having a little dance. That's the first, like, not kind of core to the challenge of the core kind of quest. What am I saying, Mark? Not like a core quest campaign type of achievement. Let's go get the cannons. Move.
Here we go!
But there's not achievements for just collecting every star. But I think there's like achievements for collecting. I know there are achievements for collecting every star without using the lag 2, which is a separate pack, and we're not. So I am curious to like just get one star just to see what that looks like. But the temptation to like whack C button, you know, in a direction. I'll try it anyway. Immediately trying to bring to surface memories of 30 odd years ago playing this game, trying to remember where red coins are, which I know are mapped in my brain somewhere. I think they'll just stay there forever, but apparently not. The last one. In the mountain somewhere? Oh, I think you have to... It's the down the slide, isn't it? Oh, but do I want to get this? Because then this is going to be in a really awkward place to have to slide back down to get it. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's the 100 coin one that does that, right. I know at some point in this lifetime I have done the 100 coin star challenge and ended up with the star in the most awkward fucking place to try and collect. That not? Oh, maybe like, is it from the get-go of playing that you can't touch the camera? That must be what it is. Like, as soon as you touch the camera, then it must trigger that you can't. You know, that. That is nuts. Okay, well, definitely not getting any of those stars then. I'm making this way more difficult than it needs to be. Alright, get out of there.
Here we go!
I mean, there is no reason to do, like, an achievement for every single star, because it would, you know, the achievements list would be fucking absurd. Alright, let's get the coins. And then I need. Actually, no. I can get that last one. Actually, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I can get that. I don't need the. But you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait to get the. Make my life. Although I guess, can I, without having to look it up, can I find every single coin on the map? Yeah, I'll go for that as well. And somewhere down the line, not on this level, but definitely at some point in the future. There is kind of like just a simple joy to gliding around listening to the song. It's one of those songs that really takes me back to a certain kind of period of time. And then bam, done. Very nostalgia bait. Now, come here, come here. I can't remember. Is it just? I think is it a life? Doing all the stumps. Oh, what am I trying to? Yeah, we're only doing 100 coins here because there's no way I'm going to be able to collect all the coins floating in the sky. That will require the red cap. So, yeah, 100 coins and we're out of here. So, now with that said, I probably want to collect as many coins from in the sky, because if I have to do, if I have to try and collect that while I'm fucking about the red cap, that's going to be a pain. So, let's be smart about this. Don't glitch yet. You might need that. Actually, I don't even think. Probably won't even be able to get that now anyway. So maybe let's just get that star and get. Yeah. Although I think that's a star for actually doing it without using the cap. So maybe that's probably the way we should do this anyway. Oh wait, no. Oh, let's try. Actually, let's go way up. Nope, not high enough. Mario. Didn't know you had it in you. On. I am beyond confident in this lifetime I have gotten this style without using the red cap. I have gotten it without the assist red dust. Right, that's definitely too low. Know this much. That is more. It's only now looking at this game in 2026 eyes that I'm really noticing like the low res fidelity HUD. And I know there was a big song and dance made about the remastered version, like the fuck's sake. I can't remember if they either they didn't clean it up to the degree that they needed to, or they just didn't clean up at all. Like, you know, that looks really fucking grainy on my mind. And it is kind of fascinating to look at, like, you know, the blurred texture of that mountaintop there. Like, this is still rated as one of the greatest games, and it is still one of the greatest influential games of all time. But you can kind of just see around the seams, like... And I'm sure you could, you know, if you were an adult in playing this in 1996. Maybe not, I don't know. I was not an adult at the time. We are losing valuable time to this fucking thing. But we ain't giving up now. That was clutch. Oh. Okay, next one. Oh, come on. Not want to spend an hour on one fucking... Oh. Definitely getting rusty in my old age, because 8-year-old Mark would have just cleaned that in like 2 shots. Let's be tactical about this, right? Right, 3 coins. Okay, so the 3 coins, I need to go up from there a little bit. down. Right, let's try 1 star. Okay, up from 1 star then. Fucking hell. There are going to be many more achievements that fall into this kind of like a level of repetitiveness. So I guess it's good to just get one of these in here now, so we know exactly what. Right, up from there. And if you know what you're doing, Mary, you'd have landed on that.
Here we go!
Oi, oi, oi. Phenomenal waste of time. Pretty sure Pomp Fortress also had one, but, like, not jumping. Or of similar strategy required.
Let's go!
Hey up! Welcome to... It's not hell. Like, this is not as bad as Crash Bandicoot. This is far more fucking manageable. The painful thing about watching Barry's Crash Bandicoot stream was like, I've done the bulk of these achievements, but I didn't do it with retro achievements on, and I'm not fucking doing that again. But what will not be the first time. Sometimes this camera just not work as you think it wants. Arch.
Here we go!
I know, right? There's just so much of this game that you look through like in 2026 eyes, and like, I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm presuming that's more like emulate based than the actual game itself. Like, even you look in these brick textures, and it's just... It was a simpler time, you know? So, you look at a game like fucking Funny Raccoon Game doing the rounds at the moment, and, you know, textures on that make this look like fucking God of War. It did. I mean, you know, like, especially when you look at kind of what else was around at the time. Like, I love Jumping Flash. Like, Jumping Flash is class, but it still looks like dated for its time. And any of that early 3D, pseudo 3D stuff, certainly like on the 3DO and like the Jaguar. You know, it all just looked like varying themes of Virtua. You know, I mean, Virtua Racer for its time looked like nothing we'd ever seen before. Um, and Lord knows there are fucking games that came out for the next 4 or 5 years afterwards that would look significantly worse than this. But at the same time, you know, there are bits of it where you're like, eh. Didn't even check to see like what star. Right, there's a star there. Wait, no. But then, you know, Ocarina of Time and Melga. There's so Backlogged. I don't know if they've put it live yet, but Backlogged is doing a like ranking your favorite games from 1998, and there is really something to be said for 1998. Like between Metal Gear Solid and Ocarina of Time, where you know we kick things up a notch. I'm trying to remember original Gran Turismo, if that was like 97 or 98. He says it's probably fucking 9. No, because Gran Turismo 2 would have been surely like. He says with full-throated confidence. Red coins. Let's go. There is a red coin on top of one of you pricks, isn't there? If I recall. I think it's this one. Aha! I guess one of the interesting things with this playthrough for me, personally, would be like, how much of this game do I just know from memory? Because I was being, you know, a bit over the top when I said I've completed this game about 50 times. I've completed this game about 15, I would say. Which is including, like, original DS and, like, emulation versions. I'd say there's more than at least one star that I don't remember exactly, like, critical path for what is required to do, or maybe I remember enough, but just, like, it will take me a few minutes to recalibrate. But I'd say at least 90% of this game I could probably do. Frick. You fucking clown. I know, Tiny Big World is the one world that I always kind of like. There was always like 1 or 2 stars in there. Like trying to remember how to get like down into like Wiggler's little area. That sometimes would still stump me. And this is where the camera really starts to show its age. I was saying at the start of the stream, I don't know if you've looked at the Mario 64 retro achievement list. But there's like 6. There's there's the base set, and then there are 5 like bonus sets. And as far as I can tell, one of them is play the game without ever changing the camera. Like collect every single star without changing the camera. And like a star like that just there, or basically fucking star on Rainbow Road or whatever that last level is called.
Let's go.
I just... Not a goddamn chance is that ever happening. Like, you gotta be a real sick fuck to think that's a way you want to spend an afternoon. Right. First time. This is more like the momentum one. This is more.
Let's go.
And like I look back as well, and I think about this star in particular has stuck within my brain for the longest time about blast away at the wall. I mean, you obviously you have the okay, well I have to use the cannon, and I got to shoot at something, but past that, like, how are you meant to have any kind of fucking direction about like where you're meant to blast at? I don't know if there's an NPC. And it's one of those things where you think about it through the eyes of like, or the lens of 2026 game design, and there would absolutely be at least 12 NPCs saying, have you thought about chipping away at this particular corner, this particular wall, or something like that? Well, like, as far as I can see, there's nothing in the level design that gives you something to say, like, this particular corner here you need to shoot at to get a star. Always stuck with me.
Here we go.
I also... It's always stuck with me as well about, like, Nintendo designers sitting in the room coming up with objectives for stars and being like, ah, just shoot a fucking cannon at a wall. Whatever. Okay, so that is all 6. And... it should be possible to get 100 coins without any other assistance. You definitely want the red coins. Yeah. Do coins disappear like ones like that? I don't remember. Don't remember. Oh. Okay. Nope. It's just like things like that as well. I mean, I guess it's the first time you see the blue switch, so it's like introducing it in a safe environment, I guess. But it still just looks like this really unfinished little bit of the game. But I will take I'll try and take that as a them trying to teach it in a safe environment. It looking thing. I don't know. Maybe there's just a more elegant way they could have done that. The plant's little. It's a game of little touches. And just games of this era, you know, you're obviously kind of limited in the things you could do, so those little touches stand out that much more. Less is more, you know. Grumpy wrestling veteran kind of do less with more, kid. Me. Alright, actually, so there are 95 coins. Now, what I don't remember is when you collect 100 coins, does it take you straight back into the menu, or does it just allow you to save and then carry on? I think it does the second, but I need to kind of plan to see. Base coin collect. 141 coins in Womp's Fort. Fuck up. 141 coins. Okay. Ooh, where are these bad boys going? I already killed you. There's no need for you to spawn again. I think you can just save and continue. It's crazy that like I'm having these questions again, having played this game so many times, that I can't 100% accurately remember what it makes you do. I think you just save and continue. Or you could just do that, I guess. So eager to get the star. My shiny. There are certain points of this game where there is like no good angle to get the camera at. Case in fucking point. That's it. Blame the camera, Mark, not yourself. And why are you not doing the speed run exactly, Mark? I wonder why. There we go. Alright, it does let you crack on. Cool. 141 coins. I don't think I'm not a retro achievements savant by any means. I don't think you have to like manually unlock it in on the website. Like I think you just tracks it that you, hey, you're doing this. I think. Guess we're gonna find out. No, it must be because it did that for I'm playing Pokemon Leaf Green as well at the moment, and it just tracks both sets. But it's just like some of them it's kind of like if you do something it just like locks the set like from the get-go, where I think like the first time that you press camera direction just says nope, fuck you, you're not doing like this mode anymore. Oh Jesus. Are there coins up here? I don't remember. Alright. I don't think Bullet Bill gives you any. I'm thinking about like the fucking Lava Land level, and some of the late levels. I mean, Rainbow Road, like trying to get the frickin' coins on that is gonna, oh baby, that's gonna be a stream in itself. It also doesn't help that like we're in the era where, I mean, and I guess you still kind of get it like to this day as well, but not all assets appear like the LOD depending on where you are on the map. Things don't always like show. I'm missing 10 coins. Where the fuck are you? Those 10. Oh. I was not prepared for that, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, got you. Any way I missed it down here? No way. Nope. Definitely 141. 141 coins in one fortress. If anyone stumps, you have to jump on all the womps while they're down, and individual coins will pop out, and then you smash them for the coins. Motherfucking. Okay, well, I guess we have to come back and do this at some point again. Son of a bitch. Okay. Lesson learned. We do prep work when we go for all coins. Actually, a little bit annoyed about that one. Never mind. We move on. Are you ready for some penguin abuse? I'm gonna also have to look up like because I know there are the like special achievements. Like we've got one already, the one for getting to the top of Bubble on Battlefield without jumping. I don't know if every level has their own like gimmick. I'm presuming most of them do. This one's definitely got something to do with the penguin. Actually, let's have a look. So grab 30, grab 50, grab 70, grab 120, collect all 7 power stars, yada yada yada. Alright. Activate the switches. Yoshi. Collect the star. Well, we've already done that. Hang on. Okay, yeah, we've done that one. Cool. Collect the star, shoot into the wild blue in Womp's fortress without using the cannon. Wait, what? Collect the star, shoot to the island in the sky and bubble on battlefield without using any cannon. The hell did you? Okay. Collect the star, wall kicks will work in Corkle Mountain without touching the slope. Without touching the slope with the recovery heart. Win against Cooper the Quick in 34 seconds or less without using the wing cap. Reach and defeat King Womp in Womp's fortress without taking any damage. Oh, we could have done that. Collect the 8 red coins and the star and bob-on without taking any damage. Collect the 8 red coins without taking any damage. Oh, okay, so all of them use the warp in Womp's fortress. Where the hell is the warp? I do not remember the Collect 3 1-ups in Bomb on Battlefield without leaving. Collect 4 1-ups in Womp's Fortress. Man, there's quite a few in here that I do not remember or know the critical path to doing. But what I do know is the Cooper the Quick in 34 seconds. And collect 8 red coins without taking damage. We're going back to the field. Back to the battlefield. 34 seconds. Can I use the cannon? Or do we need to? He says. Oh my word. There is no way we're doing that in 34 seconds. It was 39. I hope it's 39. That's not going to fucking help. Okay. Oh, I can't even... Okay. Was that 34 or 39 seconds? "34 seconds without using the wing cap, but can I use the cannon?" Alright. There is a video. Let's have a look. Cooper, Bob-omb. Alright. How are we doing this? We're going left. Ooh. Oh my god, I did not know that was there. Alright. We ain't doing it that way, I'll tell you that much. Oh my god, there's a Dragon Ball Z game. Mobile. Unreal 5. Play? What the fuck? I just need to see. Okay, do we have any signal? We do. Oh my god, this is... Well, I saw one way of doing it. It looks insane. And I think we're going to be here for a while I try and figure it out, but we're going to give it a go. I think I need to go and practice first, though. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. How did he do that? That's insane. Okay, well, I don't know if I can do that. But, let me see. I thought there was a wall jump. Maybe that can cut off enough time. I know. Which also, by the way, I've never seen this before. Ow. How the fuck are you meant to do? Good lord. Alright, well, before I die. Jesus. Alright, well, let's get the 8 red coins. I know I can do that at least. Without taking damage. And I'm guessing there's somewhere high up that you jump to get over to the island. Alright. Maybe this this challenge run is going to be a little bit trickier than I expected. Maybe. Ooh, fuck you. Alright, last one is up. How are you up? You come to me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right. I can shoot myself over and not take damage, so let's do that. Let's get the hell out of here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How the fuck, or where do we jump from?
Let's go.
Because I'm looking from over here, and it doesn't look like there is enough. There's quite a large distance between the mountain and the island. Call me crazy, but many have, including myself. Like, the fuck? Is it like there's got to be like an inch perfect point that you jump from in order to make that? Not helped by the fact that the fucking camera is. What? Nah, not having this. Not having this. Da, 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 da. Where are you? Where are you? Use both warps in Bomb on Battlefield in one session. I didn't even know there were warps in Bomb on Battlefield. I'm learning things about this game. It is. Saw you a second ago. Stars, collect the stars. Not using any cannon. There's a Koopa near the beginning of the stage right past the wing cap. You can grab the wing cap, then ride, go up the mountain. Oh, grabbing a cap and flying to the island. Of course, that makes sense, right? Wait. Definitely overcomplicating this one. Okay, but I don't know where these walk. So. Where these walk? Okay. Because this is the kind of thing where I would be here. Feel stupid o'clock. Because I did not know. Alright. Where are you? Why do you even need warps? Okay. One. Oh, there's going to be one inside, like, one of the cave spaces where the bombs come out. The cannons come out, right? Cannonball. Yeah, you're in it, right? Okay. Now, can I use the warps for the purpose of Cooper run? Probably not. It'll probably say without using the... Right? Without using the wing cap, so I can use the warps. Will that make any difference? Well, let's just do the warps while I'm here. And do these work in reverse? Guessing they do. Not this one anyway. How have I never realised that was there? I'm sure I've done it at least once in this. Realised that was the case. Okay. Let's try with the warps then. Maybe... I don't know. Work. Oh, bollocks. Ah! It's probably going to be one of those types of... each stream is going to be just centered on a couple of levels, trying to, like, get as much of it done. Alright. Okay. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so the warp definitely isn't allowed then. Right, well, we've learned that. Okay, so that's just going to be a bastard to do then. Fine, whatever. Right, there was the 8 red coins here. We can do that. I guess I should probably just try and do the 8 red coin challenges. First time without taking damage, right? That would make a lot more sense. Or maybe it's easier to do it and know where they are first, then go for a perfect run. Guess that also makes sense. Whatever, you know, whatever works best. And I know where those last two are. Did I really take damage doing this the first time? That seems crazy. I suppose maybe I jumped into a plant. Right, so I can just jump on these. Yep. Yee. But now I have to get back down there without taking damage, right? I'd not consider that. That's probably where I... Yes, okay, I see now. I just fucking yeet myself down to the bottom then. Right. Okay. I can... Works. I thought that was going to go across quicker than it did. Some of those later on are going to suck. Oh my god. Okay, I am going back in. I'm getting all the coins. I know exactly where they all are, and I know what I did wrong last time. So, let's just get that done. Although, while I'm here, where is the warp on this level? Because there is one, right? Uh, I'm tired. Show me where you are. Why must you start from the beginning of the level? Why don't you just do it where the warp? I guess maybe for the one person who doesn't know where like every inch of these maps are. Maybe I'm the arsehole. Okay, slap bang in the corner there. Just the one? Just the one. I can't for the life of me work out. So you can't see it because it's not on the screen. But I've got an icon for an achievement that is still like live, is still possible. But sometimes you're having to kind of try and decipher what the visual prompts you're seeing means. I have no idea what it's referring to. Definitely get these, though. Not a chance in hell would I'd ever considered to, like... It would have been had to have been by pure accident if I jumped on it by mistake first. Are we flying? Jesus, those things respawn. I'd forgotten just how, like, how close you can be to something for it to respawn. It's crazy. Ah. Except those, those don't respawn. Selective with our respawn. Where am I missing 5 coins? Missing 5 coins. Fuck. Oh. That's 141 coins. What the... Oh, am I about to get pissed again? Why are you not giving me those?
I'm tired.
Why are you not unlocking? Do I have to do them in order? Like, what? Do I have to do the base set first? Okay, fine. We won't do the 100 complete coin collections for now. We'll come back to that and figure that out. Wasting time. Motherfucker. Furious. Furious. The other side? Might be the other side. Oh, wait, what? There is like a superficial challenge in the fact that sprites will not appear until you're close to them. And it's only something, again, it's like 2026 size that, or things like that. I'm guessing that's not the case with the DS version. Like, I imagine a lot more powerful. Although, you know, I don't know how much different the N64 to the DS is in terms of power. Do you know, for the life of me, I do not remember where this fucking red cap is. No, I can't do the ghost tail shit, can I? No, probably not. I'm really second guessing myself about a bunch of stuff here. That's locked. Okay. But I can go and do... I guess I could just do that. Fastest time on the secret slide. There one for collecting all the coins as well? Who knows? Missed one anyway. Wasn't seeing a prompt for it, so I'm going to guess no. Oh wait, is that even an achievement or is it just a leaderboard? Probably just a leaderboard, right? I don't like Jolly Roger Bay. I've never liked that level. The music is obviously iconic and gorgeous and lush, but as an actual fucking level to play, it's just, you know, swimming mechanics, early 3D games, and honestly, still. Just never been my bag. And I've never ever enjoyed Jolly Roger Bay. Hey, little buck. Don't remember if there was an achievement for either not jumping or not getting hit, but I guess we're going to find out about one of them now. Also, for being so concerned about your child, you're not exactly doing much, are you now? Okay. Not jumping was not an achievement. This we now know. Oh, why would you give me that camera angle? Why would you do that, you fucking... Oh my god. Is that my first death? No, it's not. Hey. Don't you fucking walk away from me. You look at me in the face. Look me square in the eyes and accept your loss. Oh god, where are the 8 coins? You know this wall. That was the easiest achievement I'll get today, I think. I'll come back to you. So I can't get up there. So... oh fuck, where's this lot? Not here. I thought you were here. I was dead fucking certain you were here. What are you doing, boy? Well, where is that last? I. That would be giving me far too much credit. While appreciated, no. No, that was just me. Couldn't even tell you what I was doing. Like, it's going to be in an area where, like, it's really obvious, but because of the fucking LOD limit, not going to pop up until right next. Right, so that's where you get the red staff from. The staff with the red coins from, and that is that area. There wasn't a red coin there. Oh, are you over there by any chance? The in wall kick area? Maybe. Although I'm still a coin down. Maybe it's over there. Kind of going on wishful thinking more than anything else, but... This particular jump has always been one of the more sketchier jumps doing this game. It's more just because of the camera angle more. Am I being crazy? There's no way the other red coin's over here. I mean, whatever, I'm here now. Oh my god. The backwards jump, right? That might be a wall kick. I'll never know. I've got myself distracted by the fact that the snow is like obviously just like a layer on top of the screen, and for some reason I'm only really ever seeing this for the first time. Is there a red coin down the slide, maybe? Frosty slide. Maybe that's the tell.
Again, game I've played countless times. And you just think you know where everything is, and nope. Just need the camera to fucking behave itself for a second. So oh, hello, I see you. There you are, you little prick. It's definitely not the first time that coin has given me trouble in this lifetime. Right, so there's one over there. Alright, let's get back to the top. Not where we're going. Now I'm trying to remember, have I taken damage in this run? I don't think I have. I hope not. It's going to annoy me to have to do this again. Let's not eat bills off the side this time. Where is the red coin that I know I've collected before, that I now don't remember where it is? I can't believe this is stumping me like insane. Being thick to a biblical level here. I didn't even think about it. Alright, we're gonna call it quits. That's where I'm gonna sign off for the evening. Alright. That's the sign, you know? Okay. I'm gonna go make some dinner and think about certain choices I've made in life.
Check out the VOD on Lithium Project on YouTube. Gonna aim to do this every Monday. We'll see. Might be less, might be more. Might go and find out where that last red coin is in the meantime. Who knows? But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Sayonara.